Viewers and subscribers, the West Indies, once again, Mr. Boycott has called on ICC to think of kicking West Indies out of the test arena. My people, if it's the first time on the channel, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button and turn on the post notification bell to be the first alerted whenever a new video is uploaded. And don't forget to leave your honest thoughts in the comment section. So my people, the West Indies, the West Indies. We have seen and heard, and this is not the first that any of these, I don't want to say great players, but people who are not West Indian are people who always have opinions of West Indies cricket and what should be happening and what ICC should do. We know that the West Indies hasn't really been performing well in tests, and a lot of people have been calling for them to be kicked out of it, and I don't people everybody is free to give their own honest opinions, right? And this is Mr. Boycott opinion, where he's saying maybe it's time to reconsider West Indies' place in Test cricket. They look completely clueless in every department right now. Ah boy, people, it's pretty sad to really bring this topic to you guys now, guys, because as a West Indian fans, you never really want to um listen or hear anything bad when it comes on to West Indies cricket and what people are saying about them, even though this shouldn't bother us, because West Indies cricket has been going down a downhill, guys, from a long time now. It's not the first, guys, and it won't be the last that people are calling for West Indies to be sucked of their place in the ICC ranking. And I think, I don't want to even want to say it, guys, but um the West Indies, the West Indies. There's purely headache, guys, to be honest with you guys. Every time I meds and every time I think of this West Indies team, it's just strictly headache coming on my head top, guys, and it's not healthy for me, because seeing that if I love the game too much, you understand, and when they're losing, it is affecting me mentally, emotionally, because I've been thinking about them a lot, maybe, just the love for it. But honestly, I want to see the West Indies do good. The test arena now, we have seen, guys, and already, Darren Sammy said that, he's under a lot of pressure, when I talk pressure, he said that a lot of people expect a lot from him, and simplest thing is to be blamed for it, because he's the official head coach of the West Indies test team. You understand? So he have a lot to shoulder when it come on to West Indies and 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 so forth. You understand? Boycott is saying the ICC really needs to think about this. So this man really wrote to ICC and tell them to think about West Indies participation in um the ICC test ranking. You understand, my people? So it's something that we have not just heard about no once but twice. It's a lot of negative opinions, guys, circling around the media, and it's so I'm going to really just dive into some comment, guys, because trust me, I don't have much to say, guys, about this situation of them wanting West Indies to quit, because it's not the first and it won't be the last. To be honest, the West Indies haven't really been performing well if you're gonna look at it and a honest point of view. They haven't really been performing. They haven't really looked good. They haven't really looked as a test play nation for true. But I thought it's too excess to really roll to ICC for them to be sucked off their title. So some comment, guys. Maybe instead of punishing one of the great test play nation, we should look at ways we can help them to rebuild. Then another person come, ICC should consider sending a few bright players who could not make it into the Indian national team due to tough competition to the West Indies to represent their country. That person's suggestion, that, guys, that ICC should take matters into their own hands and try help out West Indies. Another person commented, dissolve the West Indies, let each island and Guyana feel its own team. Watch how national pride transforms performance and ignites the spirit of the game. The pre-1980s team has been beamed up by Scotty. It's a Star Trek, Star Trek, a trick reference for those of you who do not know the expression. And really, guys, it's just I knew this was coming where people was going to say rate because as once somebody says something, guys, everybody seems as if they have jump on the bandwagon and start with these. Hey, they should leave. ICC should fire them from the test status and put them back to just playing ODI and T20 and rate. It's just too much, guys, for my liking. If I'm to be honest, it's too much for my liking. I just can't fathom what their intention are toward West Indies because back in the days everybody used to respect West Indies. Right now, nobody respect West Indies. If I'm to be honest with you guys, not one soul respect them. And it's sad. It's sad on a different level because we were general of the world in cricket. Players like Shane Shillingford, Sherfin Rutherford, Andrew Russell, Chanel Narin, Jermaine Blackwood, and others are still playing cricket. Where are they and why they were not included in the team against India? They might have posed a challenge to the India bowlers. Series would have been interesting. Well, Sherfin refused to play. Shillingford, these guys are Shane Shillingford. I think he's a former player as well. Don't know much about him. Andrew Russell retired, Snell Narin retire. So basically, all the good players, the guys, they don't want to play red ball, guys. They're all about the white ball. They want the shorter version of the game. They're not interested in test cricket. Test cricket is losing its touch, losing itself, and people need to understand that things and time have changed, people, the West Indies, people are the younger generation that came after the greats. They're not interested in playing test cricket. You understand? Not at all. Another person comment, oh, Geoffrey, accept it. India has grown in test cricket way above England. Don't rub it on West Indies. Politics play a major part in selecting the best team to represent West Indies. Another person commented, India is playing great cricket against West Indies, so this makes you feel like that. Better understand this, mister. So, these are just some of the comments, guys, if I'm to, because there's over 300 comments under that post, guys. And I don't have time to really read every one of them, guys, because it's just sickening. But people, leave your honest thoughts down below, guys. I'm just gonna leave it here. All right, bless up.